Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. This week we are going to be making a leek and cheese crostata. Now it sounds fancy, but it is super simple and absolutely delicious. Now first of all, we are going to need to make a pie dough. I'm personally using rye dough for this, but you can replace the rye flour with normal flour. So for the rye flour recipe, you will need 1 cup each of all-purpose flour and rye flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 6 tablespoons of cold butter, and 1/3 of a cup of ice water, which is just basically water with ice cubes in it, just to keep it nice and cold. Additionally, you can add some seasoning to the dough. I went for a teaspoon of dry dill and a teaspoon of mustard powder. To start, combine the flour, salt and seasoning, if you are using any, in a bowl and rub in the butter until you have something that roughly resembles breadcrumbs. Then add in your ice water slowly until the dough just starts to hold together. Once it is holding together, form it into a disc and wrap it in cling film and place it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes or until ready to use. For the filling, you will need 2 large leeks, the white and the green sliced thinly, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, half a cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of grated cheese like cheddar or a nice rich cheese of your choice, 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, and of course salt and pepper to taste. Start by preheating your oven to 190 degrees Celsius and roll out your dough on a sheet of baking paper. I found this a lot easier to do than moving the rolled out sheet later on. Now you want to try and keep this as round as possible, but it doesn't matter if the edges get a little bit warped because we're going to be folding this up later on anyway. To prepare the filling, melt the butter in a skillet over medium heat and add your sliced leeks, and cook these for about 5 to 10 minutes until soft and just starting to colour. Then sprinkle over your flour and mix until combined, and then pour over your cream a little bit at a time until thickened. Remove the pan from the heat, add your grated cheese and stir until melted, and then season to taste with salt and pepper. Set aside and let cool slightly, and then add the mix to the centre of the prepared dough, leaving roughly 1.5 inches of space around the edge. Then sprinkle over your Parmesan cheese, then simply fold up the dough overlapping the filling. And then place in the oven and bake for 25 minutes or until the top is a nice golden brown. Then simply let cool for 5 minutes, slice and serve. Now, leek and cheese is an absolutely amazing flavour combo, and no doubt that's why this turned out so good. I highly recommend it. I also really want to start doing a lot more pies and things on this channel. And there is one in particular, Christmas-esque pie, that I'm really looking forward to trying to make this year, as I can't currently get it in Denmark, so I have to do everything from scratch, but that will probably be happening more in December. Over the next 2 weeks, I want to try and do some more like Halloween-y type themed things. I've got some rough ideas of what I want to make, but you guys will just have to wait and see those. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next week.